What's going on, guys? It's Steven from Pure Landscaping with another video. I'm going to start doing some kind of vlog type videos when I'm working if I can. Give you guys some more content. We're with Brittany here. We just finished up a yard to show you the after product here. I don't know if you could see it very well. So I just picked up this client a couple weeks ago. They bought the house recently and they're starting to get everything into shape. So here's the backyard. It's striped pretty nicely. I'll just walk over here to show you what it looks like from the other angle. Remember, guys, stripes, depending on which way the sun is pointing, can pop and show up a lot better. For instance, this way, look at those stripes. So this lawn is really starting to look a lot better, so I'm pretty pleased about that. We just have to get the front into shape. Unfortunately, with the weather, we're gonna have to wait until fall. We're gonna have to bring in maybe 15 yards of topsoil, regrade a little bit up there and a little bit over here, but we'll get it back into shape and looking nice for next season. We have the dump trailer, 7x12, got the mower in there, trimmer, Pure Landscaping. On to the next one, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. We skipped one lawn for filming. We're at the next one. Parked the truck and trailer back there. This is a shared driveway, so it's quite a walk. I don't back down the driveway or pull down the driveway because it's a little hard to turn around if the customers are home, and unfortunately you don't know if they're home or not until you get down there. And there's some low-hanging branches. So I didn't film the last one. The last one was a new lawn we picked up. It's more in the city environment, so there was cars on the side of the street. We had to park in the no parking zone, and I just wanted to get in and out as fast as I can and get on to the next one. So this one might look familiar to you guys. This was in my mowing and striping. This is awesome video. Here it is. Brittany, I hear Brittany blowing everything off now. So this lawn's starting to die out in a couple patches. It's because I have a dog, and the dog urine kills the lawn. They do a lot of their own landscaping and mulch and stuff like that. We usually just, cut the lawn. I know you might see a little grass here and there. That's because Brittany is blowing it off right now. Let's take a look. There's the Shindawa EB802 backpack blower. She's blowing everything off now. Here's another shot of the lawn. She's blowing the grass clippings off of the wall. Here's the lawn. It's doing pretty good. Not too bad. Here's the back. So this customer does a pretty good job of landscaping themselves with mulch and stuff like that. Luckily, the mower fits under this deck with no problem. There's a trampoline. We normally move the trampoline. Today we had a weed whack around it because I hurt my back the other day. So Brittany's blowing off. Everything looks pretty good. I'm pleased. We're going to start heading to the next one soon and catch up with you guys there. So guys, while it's on my mind, because I keep forgetting, Echo had sent me spool of the Black Diamond, and I was supposed to do a review on it. I'm still using it up. I'm almost done. I will make a formal review, but for now my impressions are it's pretty good stuff. I'm using it in the steel KM110 with the trimmer attachment. This one, there's some extra line hanging there. I switched out the steel's head for the Echo speed feed. head because I don't know why. I guess because the line is kind of twisted and that's just the way they make it for the performance. It just doesn't feed well in steel's heads, which is understandable. So I got tired of hand, winding all the trimmer line anyway. So it's much easier to use this. You just spin the head so the whole line's up on both sides, feed the line through, and just twist it, and it tightens itself and closes itself up. So I like that. Getting back to the trimmer line's good stuff. It's pretty strong. It really lessens the vibrations that you have on the trimmer when you're trimming, so you don't get that many vibrations, which is awesome. And I know it's called black diamond. I just don't like the line being black in color, because if you look quick, if you drop it or something, it's hard to find. Whereas if you're using something that's fluorescent, you drop that, that's really easy to find. So it's not a big deal. One time I was trimming and I keep a spool in my pocket, and not a spool like what I cut off. I usually cut off about 12 feet, 13, 14 feet at a time, keep it in my pocket. That's a lot of line to just waste if you drop it. And I had a hard time picking it up, hard time seeing it. So that's my only complaint. I wish it came in more fluorescent colors, but then that would, not make sense being called black diamond. So I get that. But so that's that update. Somebody looks beat up today, huh? It's hot.
Disgusting.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. So we're headed to our next lawn now. I'm probably not going to film it just because it's kind of a sweet little old lady that lives there, and I don't think she'll really understand or appreciate us filming on on her yard, but that's all right. No big deal. So I had hurt my back. I was bending over to use the ramps to my dump trailer, and I do it all the time, but this time, I decided to do it the proper way, lift with your back and twist, and I felt a pop, so my back's kind of sore, so it's hard to trim or blow, so that's why, yeah, blow leaves, guys, very funny. You got to tell them on YouTube, because they're a bunch of wise guy perverts. They'll probably think we're talking about something else, but anyway, guys. So I hurt my back. I got the wife doing most of the work for me. Not because I'm lazy, because my back is sore. And that's about it. So
after 1/4 mile,
yeah,
turn left.
That's a GPS. So I'm going to film as much as I can, but on this next house I don't think I'm going to, just because, as we said, the little old lady, I don't think she's going to understand or like it if I stick a GoPro in her face. And she's usually always home. So I'll get back to you guys in a little while. We got another guy here. What are they doing? Starting to mow. So we finished most of our lawns for the week already. We only have about 7 to do today. We did 2 days of mowing prior to this and got a lot out of the way, because normally we can get a lot done in 1 or 2 days, but with my back being hurt and sore, I just didn't think that was going to happen, so we had to split our mowing up into about 3 days. So we'll do 7 today. It's kind of hot, humid. We'll get all of them done, and we'll probably be done by 2 or 3. It's 11:05 right now. So we're just finishing up this yard here. Brittany's blowing everything off. This yard is kind of difficult because of the way it's set up. There's a lot of slopes and little drop-offs and cliffs. It might be hard for you guys to see on camera, but it gets steep in the backyard for a 0 turn, but you could do it. You can make it work. Brittany's going around blowing everything off, blowing out any mulch beds that might have grass in it. So here's kind of like the side yard. I know the stripes aren't perfectly crooked. They're not perfectly straight. They're a little crooked. It's because there's a lot of dips and hills over here, which I don't know if you could see. One thing I wanted to point out to you guys was we have a lot of sinkholes around here. A lot of times when the builders are building the houses, they bury materials that were left over, and they bury them. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is a sinkhole. There's actually a couple. There could be stumps under there that are decaying. and over time they rot out and they leave voids in the earth, and then with the rain and everything it kind of sinks down. So this sinkhole is a bunch of little sinkholes, but put together it's probably a 30-foot by 30-foot area. You have to be careful because there are times when these sinkholes, they do collapse if your mower's on them. So we try to go around them. I'm just going to leave some of the tall grass there and tell the customer that they have to have it dug out and taken care of before we mow or even walk around it, because it does seem to be sinking down a little every week. So here's the side. Not too bad. There are dead spots again. I think it's because of their dog. The backyard, there's a lot of weed whacking to do, and that's about it. We did a mulch job for this client in the beginning of the springtime. They were happy with our work and they wanted a weekly mowing, so that's what we do for them. Brittany's just loading up the trailer now. We're about to take off and hit the next yard. The next one's kind of strange. It's a rental property, and the guy who owns it, very nice guy, he contacted me. He says, I just want you to mow it. No weed whacking, just mow it. It's on a bit of a hill. I'll take you guys there and kind of show you. So that's what we do with that one, is we basically just mow it and take off. So I'll show you that property when we get there. The reason I'm shooting the clippings that way is because I don't want to shatter all those windows out. So guys, I know that wasn't pretty. I know there wasn't stripes. I know it wasn't done correctly like we normally do. But that's what the customer wants. The customer's paying me to do exactly what I do. That's what his expectations were. So that's what we did. I know it made a bunch of dust, made a bunch of mess, but that's what he's paying me to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what he wants. He paid me for what this yard is worth to cut, trim, and blow everything off, just to do that. So I'm happy with that. I know some of you guys might not be happy about that, but you know what? His money's green. He's a nice guy. I was in and out not too long, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anything you have to say? Probably not. So guys, we're heading home now. That's all that we had to do for today. We did, I think, 7 yards. As I said earlier, we did a couple of the yards on Wednesday, I think, and Thursday, and then we did some today, just to break it up because it is hot, and as I said, my back is very sore from when I pulled that muscle. We run on Dunkin'. I don't know what you guys do, but we always get Dunkin'. I get the large ice mocha and then put some gator juice inside a cup of ice. I have a 5-gallon cooler I usually put in the back if I have employees with us, but today it's just a man and woman, husband and wife crew today, just to get it done. Here's a dealer I go to right here. They don't sell Skag, that's the only problem, but they have, actually don't have Still either. but they have different parts. They have trailers, accessories for mowers, blades, that kind of stuff. So that's in Oxford, Connecticut, that dealer, Little River Power Equipment. If you guys are local, they have Hustler brand mowers, which I was looking at some of the mowers, and I would never leave Skag, but with the Hustler mowers, it seems like you're getting a lot of mower for your money. They seem like they're built very well. It almost seems like they're the same quality as Skag, but I think it's almost like you're paying extra, like an extra $1,000 or $2,000 on each Skag mower just because it is a Skag. But I'm very loyal to Skag. I have 2 Skag mowers, and I'm going to be adding some more to our collection in the future. It's just tough because a Turf Tiger, the one I want with the bagging unit, is around 20 grand. That's a lot of money. So that's about it for this video, guys. I know some of you guys might not appreciate me just running around spinning the tires in the backyard and making a mess, but as I said, that's what the guy wants. He just wanted somebody to come knock it down. No weed whacking, no blowing anything off, just mowing. So that's what we did, and we got paid for it, so he's happy, I'm happy. So don't worry, guys, you don't have to stripe every yard. If the customer doesn't want it, you don't have to do it. All right, guys, Pure Landscaping signing off.